Right, just a little video this morning. Some of you might be aware, some of you probably won't be, but we've actually bought a house. So we're quite far into it now. We're probably 3 months into it. So we're getting there slowly. But today's job, which just started yesterday, is fitting some downlighters. So we're gonna have one there, one up here, and one over here. That one I've already put onto the wall. So originally we had an outside wall light here, which was controlled by this switch, this one actually. So all I've done is I've taken the wire, which was basically come out of the light, run all the way along the top of here, up into the hole up there somewhere. So this switch, we've got live down to the switch. So it's a switch live on this. Let me go show you upstairs quick. Excuse the mess. Middle of renovating. Right, so that wire comes up the wall and out this metal conduit up here. And I think it's this wire here. So this was the original wire that run out to the front of the house and fed the original outside light. So all I've done is I've rerouted it this way, because also I didn't want all the wires hanging out the front of the house because it looks rubbish. So it comes all along here, through here. So this one is the original one. You see the paint on it still. And it goes down through the hole there. And then this wire here is basically a spur off from that light, which again comes down here, along here, through here, and then goes down the wall here to feed one of the other lights. Just have a look. Right. So that's where the wiring comes down from the ceiling. I put it in a bit of conduit. One, just to protect it from the heat from the pipes, and just in general. So all this is eventually going to get boxed in, so you won't see any of that anyway. So it goes through there and comes out up there. That's just joined into the back of the light. Live to live, earth to earth, and neutral to neutral and all that. That's just fixed on at the minute. And the other wire, which is spurred off from there, comes down and is this wire here. And this one goes back inside, comes over here, and comes out there. So again, in all of these, I don't know if you can see it, I've got some 15mm conduit, just to protect it, keep in line with the regs and all that. So basically, looking up online, you're not supposed to have a wire, electrical wire, going through a cavity wall without any protection. I think it's to do with either sharp mortar or bits of brick falling off and damaging the cable. So basically putting that bit of conduit in there. So I drilled a 16mm hole with this drill bit here. Drilled a 16mm hole with that all the way through. I've done it at an angle as well, so you don't get any water tracking up. I will seal it all up as well once I'm done what I'm doing. Yeah, so this is basically just a home reno project that me and Charlotte, my fiance, are doing. It's our first house together. So I've done downlighters. I don't know if you can see any of those. and out in this room as well. So 99% of this has all been done by me. YouTube's a godsend. I hope some of you guys will find this useful as well. So we've got our kitchen, which still needs to be done, stripped out. Our garden, which I'll put some pictures up of what it looked like before. And it looks like a bit of a mess at the minute, but compared to what it was like, so much better. So yeah, anyway, let's get back on track. Right. So these other wires come down from the floor space down into the conduit and out the wall. So I just chased that out. Again, it's got an angle going down. It's probably about 40 degrees roughly, the angle. So there's definitely going to be no water tracking up there. So when Charlotte gets here, she's probably going to fill all this in. Fill that in, paint over it. And hopefully you won't see any of it. So we've got the same up there. All get plastered in. These are the downlights we're using. A bit dusty at the minute. But simple usual connections. Even says it on there. Live earth neutral. So it's pretty straightforward. So because this one up here is the last one on the circuit, we only need one wire going to that, because obviously it's not spare enough to feed anything else, whereas these two have two. Let's go have a look upstairs again. Right, so as I said before, comes up the hole there, follows along there, along there, along there, down there. One wire goes off to feed that, the other one, so that feeds the light, the other one comes back off, goes this way, all along here, along here, comes through here, which is this one here, and literally just goes down the wall there. That's the last one that'll feed that end outside light. It's all pretty straightforward stuff, to be fair. Obviously you do have to know what you're doing a little bit, because it's electrics and that. Luckily enough, I've got 3 electrician mates, so they've been very helpful. FaceTime and all that sort of stuff, godsend really. So once I've done what I'm doing, they're going to come out, or one of them will come out, double check on my work, and we'll look at getting it signed off, which will be good. So yeah, that's where we're at. Got so much to do in here, it's just making priorities really. Realistically, these lights outside aren't a priority, but I thought while I've got the floor up, it makes sense to get it done. It's not a big job either really. The messiest bit is chasing the walls out, getting all the dust everywhere. So yeah, stay tuned. This is a picture of the garden when we first got in. As you can see, it's a right mess. That's our garden at the minute. Some massive trees in here, big conifers. I think there was 12 of them all together, about 60 foot tall. Similar to that there. Yeah, it was a right mess. Not that it isn't now, but better than it was. Also, just got to add this in there. I'm not a professional. I'm not an electrician by any standards. This is purely a DIY project. It's not a training video or anything like that. So, but if you can use information out of it, then happy days. So yeah, let's get back to it. So we're going to start stripping these wires back, getting them to the length they need to be. We'll work our way along. Go from there. Alright, that's these ones all stripped back, ready to go. So I've put earth sleeving on it as well, because of course we're all trying to stay legal and above board and all that. So we're going to put the light on, see what it's like. Right, before I put the socket on, the plug on, whatever it's called, back of the light, I'm going to fill this hole full of silicone, just to help prevent any water getting in. That's the hole filled with silicone. Put the raw plugs in as well and silicone those in. Right, that's the wall mount on. See, it has got an orientation. The wire sticking through, siliconed up. Let's get it wired up. Alright, so that's this side of it wired up. I find it easier to take the chocolate block off the lamp, put it onto these first. Just because where these are a lot thicker and stiffer, it's easier to put the lamp wires into here after. Right, bulbs are in. I think they're GU10 bulbs, so they just screw in. The cap screw off and the bulbs just push in and twist. It's also important to note, see these arrows up the top here? These are also the orientation of the lamp as well, because the lamp's got a little drain hole at the bottom of it just there. So if you put them up the wrong way, then your lamp can fill with water. Right, so that's now fixed up on the wall. Just turn it on, see what happens. It looks like it's a bit further back. Nice. One more to do. Job done. Right, that's it. All 3 lights installed. So I'll get one of my friends round to double check it all, make sure it's all good. And it'll be plastered in. Job's a fish. Happy days. Right, so as you just saw, those lights are all in and working. So slightly easier because it's running off an existing switch. So basically just had to add an extra 2 wires in, and basically just move the wire in a little bit. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. Happy days. So this is only going to be, this was only a short video, but if you're in any doubt about doing electrics, always get someone competent to do it for you. I hope you can find some useful information in this. When I first started it, I thought it was quite a daunting task, to be honest with you, but actually isn't too bad. Worst bit was I upset my missus because she just painted the walls, and then I decided to go put some big chasers down the walls. Hey ho, never mind. Right, if you do like this, then I will hopefully put some more videos up as we progress through our renovation, if you like, and we can go from there. But yeah, if you do like it, please like and subscribe. That'd be cool. And I shall see you at the next one. Bye.